to Late Night and East Los. Pero qué buena, cumbia, cumbia, pero qué rica, cumbia, cumbia, pero qué mía, cumbia. Y no existe la tristeza, solo existe la alegría. Es el baile de los queridos del pasado. Mira cómo baila mi mamá, bailando con mi hermano del pasado. Espíritus se juntan bailando con alegría y gozando. Cumbia, pero qué buena, cumbia. Pero qué rica cumbia, pero qué mía cumbia. No solo yo no puedo ver espíritu bailando entre la gente. Se puede ver bailando mi hermano, bien vendido y los cielos. Mira cómo baila mi mamá, bailando con mi hermano del pasado. Y tú se juntan bailando y con alegría y gozando cumbia. Ay, pero qué buena reggae, mira cómo baila así, qué rica, 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 rica cumbia. Cumbia, pero qué rica esa cumbia. Welcome to East Los, late night that is. My name is Gonzalo Bejarano. And I'm gonna switch it up to English now. Something like this. As sure as my muscles rest in my chest cavity, I ask God to bless these festivities. Yet this hostility felt between you and me. The opportunity stops, let's spread unity. Come on, everybody, wipe your sadness clear. Reggae cumbia, maybe this atmosphere. Nah, because the songs, they show death. Because the victims of the wrongful death. Society's on terror, so soon as the teenagers don't have to be barbarians. They can read the past to the graves. Premature, the cure, premature, let's keep our heart pure. Yeah. Cumbia, pero qué buena reggae, mira cómo baila así de rica, 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 rica cumbia. Pero qué buena esta, mira, 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 mira cómo baila, mira cómo rosa todo, baby, no estás segura. Es el baile de los queridos, he pesado cumbia. Pero qué buena reggae cumbia, pero qué rica esta cumbia, pero que mira esta cumbia. Cumbia, cumbia, cumbia. Woo! So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you out there in real life, I'm in internet land. Currently taking requests. How about this one? I tried to beat you up, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks, and I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done running, I'll be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. Again, oh now, to win some. I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time's so short. This is our fate, I'm telling you. I'm yours. Open up your mind and baby, you can see like me. Open up your plans and tell me you're free. Let's look into your heart and you'll find love, love. Listen to the music of the moment, people dance and sing. We're just one big family. It's a godforsaken right to be love, love. Whoa, extra long and dramatic pause. I think it's getting awkwardly paused now, like a little bit. You feeling awkward? I don't feel awkward between you and I. So I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is so fake. I'm telling you, baby. I'm yours. Give it up, oh my dear. I want a neighbor on your ear. Bending over backwards just so I can see clear. Reflect back your crash and overdo the facing I have. Made a reason to get with the vanities and go with the seasons. It's what I aim to do. Our name is a virtue. So I hesitate no more. This is our fate. I'm yours. I hesitate no more, no more. This is our fate. I'm yours. I hesitate no more, no more. This is our just open up your mind, and baby, you can say like me. Open up your plans and tell me you're free. Just look into your heart and you'll find the sky is yours. Please don't, please don't, please don't hesitate no more. Cannot wait. This is our fate. I said, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. But please, please don't. Please don't hesitate no more. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have great pleasure to introduce guest side. He's gonna be coming up any minute now. And thank you. Here we go. Extra sexy ending, right? That was my Beyonce ending.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Yep.
Welcome back to Late Nights in East Los, your weekly live stream featuring the best of independent artists of the East Los Angeles region and beyond. And tonight we have the pleasure of hosting Steven Gonzalo Bejarano.
You say better than me.
Thanks for being here, brother.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. That was an awesome performance. I honestly didn't expect covers, but those awesome covers. I really enjoyed all of them.
Well, I think your store kind of inspired me.
Brought it out.
Well, you know, and then we're like, it's like Halloween, you know, Dia de los Muertos, you know. That's how I was feeling that song, man.
Cool,
You know?
cool. Yeah, that was they were all awesome covers. And when we were doing the sound test, you were also. It was very nice. Sorry.
Hey.
Okay. You are. See, now I'm the nervous one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what the camera does, man.
First time nervous on camera.
Yeah.
So if you're watching back there, Facebook, please make sure that you're going to LNiEL.com. That takes you now to our YouTube channel, which is where you can watch the official video now. So, and if you're watching on YouTube, please make sure that you are subscribing to our channel. The next goal for us is 500 subscribers. That allows us to enter the game in matters of income, you know, for our program, which we are always in need of funds. I can never stress it enough. If you want to donate to our production and, you know, make sure that we continue featuring amazing musicians and artists of all kinds. And I know that lately we've done mostly musicians, but I like to remind everybody back there, that this space is open for anybody that's in the arts. You own a small business in the East Los Angeles region, Boyle Heights, Commerce, you know, please come over and I'll be happy to feature you. You know, we'll do a small feature aside from a performance, and I can guarantee a performance at least every week. And if things happen, well, then we cancel. But mostly, we've been pretty consistent lately. Thanks for tuning back in, and thanks for your support. And don't forget that we are on all social media as Late. And Daddy, I'm gonna say it slow for you. Late, as in a late night, and just plural. Late nights in East Los. .com. That's our website. That's our YouTube channel. Takes you directly to our YouTube. And then, like I said, follow us on all social media. That's exactly the spelling. And if you want to donate, we have a Venmo account under that same handle. Please, $3 per person makes a difference. And we're looking to get new cameras, new equipment for better sound, better quality. Once we're finished with this production, the artists are able to just take the video down and use it for their marketing purposes. And we don't charge, you know, like Daniel of Modpots, the band back there doing the tech. He's here every week. He volunteers his time because he loves what we do, and he's really doing it out of passion. And I definitely do it out of passion. I love being able to host and have this space open for this amazing talent that is in our community. So make sure, please follow us, and then follow all of our other projects, which is East Los Angeles Art Walk every second Sunday of the month. And then Quetzal Boutique, our shop, which is what helps fund this project. Follow us on all social media at Quetzal Boutique or quetzalboutique.com. That's QUETZALBOUTIQUE.com. Make sure that you visit our website. We have a lot of items on clearance. And Steve, thanks for being here again. I'm sorry, I like the. Obviously, I like the microphone. That was that nervous. No, man. That nervousness was big. Okay, so
it's your show, homie.
So
I'm the guest.
So the first time I got on a microphone, they're like, "Oh, do you wanna talk?" And like, come advertise your because I was bending right on a pop-up. I was like, "Oh my God, no, I don't want to do it." And then once I was up there, I couldn't let go.
Right, okay. Yeah, man, because you flow. Like, I don't know what to say. It's amazing.
Oof. It's a little practice.
Yeah,
you have to remember other things, but it's cool. You kind of find ways to incorporate it. But tell us about Steve. You have a sizable following on Facebook. You have over 2,000 followers on Facebook.
Yeah, it's okay.
You came highly recommended.
I'm big on MySpace right now, though.
He's got...
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Follow me on MySpace.
What?
Yeah. Tell me if it still exists. I had one back in the day.
I know it exists, but I don't know if it's happening or not.
Yeah, I don't know. It's up there.
How about the major ones? SoundCloud?
Yeah, I get everything. But if you go to the main website, www.steven.com, just as in good and bad, you know.
That's
right, and then it's all there. It's Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat,
You have
MySpace, todas, you know.
Yeah, me too, me too.
Yeah. So I think that's the easiest way. But yeah, you can find me anywhere. I'm Steven Gonzalo Bejarano, Steven GB, Steven, Stevie, Steve-O, Steve Areno. It's all good.
And you're part of Gamblers Mark.
No, I'm part of the Flashback. So Gamblers Mark has a
Flashbacks.
side project called the Flashbacks, and we play like 80s music, like new wave. Yeah, it's pretty new wave, but we punk it up. It's fun.
What is your main, as a musician, what is your main, is this your sole income?
Yes.
Or this is, woohoo!
I think going strong, maybe 5-6 years now.
Dude. Well, it's the
yeah.
same, we're independent.
Yeah,
we
bro.
make it happen.
Right, and it's a bit, yeah. Unfortunately, it's
Aplauso for you, you know?
I met this famous bass player. His name was Marcus Miller, and he told me, "What are you doing right now, dude? What you want to be a musician? What are you doing?" I'm like, "Well, I work at Fry's Electronics, and I come to school." And he was like, "You got to quit all that, because if you want to do music, you just have to do music from when you wake up until the night. If you want to be a carpenter, you got to carpenter, like." So I was like, "You're right."
He's right, and I totally agree that
Yes.
we definitely need to go for what. However, sometimes we don't connect the dots from going from 0 to 60, and we think we're gonna get to that 60,
Well, we're our own worst enemy, right?
Well, I just want to say that be prepared to, if you are serious about music, I think from a marketing perspective, that you should consider yourself a product, and you should be ready to
Right.
sell yourself and
Yes.
sell your brand out there, right?
You're absolutely right. Yeah.
So how are you going to get that if you quit your job, cold turkey,
Mm-hmm.
and then you start, and you're gonna start like with shit gigs, they call them, I think,
Yeah.
in the
Well,
industry, right?
unfortunately, I think in any art is you got to put in those like 10,000 hours, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying that because you are gonna put in 14-hour days.
Unfortunately, it's not. It's not. You know, if you're whatever you're doing, you're a musician or you're an artist or of any kind. You're doing it on the weekends. You're coming into work late because you were out the night before doing it. You're making actually more money than. Because if you're a painter and someone's buying your paintings every week, you're making $1,000. You're making more than minimum wage.
Yeah, but see, it's not easy to get there.
Absolutely not.
It's not easy to get there. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to think
10,000
that,
hours.
like, let's say someone that is going to be an independent musician, they're gonna go for it, right?
Yeah.
Then you need to think about how are you going to start making money. Like merchandise and your recordings,
but
and all of that implies that money. So you have to have some sort of income so that you can
Right.
make this this engine start running.
And that's
again,
the
right?
unfortunate. That's what's killing artists, man. I mean, what's the art of it is that you're earning to write that song, right? You're earning to paint that picture.
A lot of them have their day jobs and they do the night.
Yes,
the evening
absolutely.
thing, as a side gig,
Uh-huh.
which is an additional income, and that's great because then they have money to fund the project.
Mhm.
But there's the ones that they take the horn by the bull, but the bull by the horns.
No, okay, so check it out. So, like,
and then you go independent, and this is your gig, and you hustle and everything.
Right.
But when do you find time to compose for yourself?
so you know how this happened, man? The goal was I had to make money doing music. So it started with staging. I was building stages, and then it moved up to lighting and sound, and I was working Coachella and like all of these festivals out here in Santa Monica and all over Southern California, and I was backstage, and I was like, you can touch it, you're there, but I'm already making money making music. Everyone that works there, all the other people, they're musicians too. A majority of them.
Really?
Or you're meeting sound guys.
So you do sound like have this
But that's what I'm
design,
saying,
the
that if you
industry.
merge yourself in the world of what you want to do if you're an artist, I'm not saying quit your job and just start painting pictures, but look for a job that
Then it's already in the same
that
genre
in the
that
industry,
it's
you're small
it's a
milestones
very
because that's stupid to quit your job but
see, but like that's a big difference saying that to saying no, just you just do it, no, just do it, but be mindful that
well,
there's these things.
well,
that
there's
you
like
need
what is it
yeah.
there's the bad people. There's people that think they're good, right? Not saying that I'm good, but I'm saying that there's people that think they could sing well, and then they quit their jobs, and then it doesn't go like on American Idol, right?
I think that happened to me once.
Yeah, but but there's people that sing good and they don't have the balls to sing in front of people. You get it?
Well, they're not performers.
Yeah, but they sing good.
But that doesn't matter. If you're not a performer, you could have a talent, and it's a talent that you have for yourself, but you don't want to be. It's not a passion.
Yeah.
To say this is what I want to do. You know, this is my path.
Yeah, people usually that are like naturally talented are like, yeah, you know.
Yeah,
It's
take it
it's
for
us that
granted.
I couldn't, dude. The first time I picked up the guitar, my fingers hurt. I couldn't, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. It took a lot of years,
How old were
dude.
you?
A guitar, I don't know, maybe 14, 13 years old, you know. So I'm over like 20 years now playing the guitar and bass, and I used to be in marching band and stuff like that. Do you
Who
play any
gave you your
instruments?
first guitar?
My family, like my grandpa, my mom, and my uncle, all put money together and got me a bass.
For what? For your birthday?
My birthday, man.
Oh, cool. Nice,
Yeah.
man.
yeah. And then
That's how-
someone stole the bass and pawned it.
Man, efforts.
Yeah, it's cool though. Hey, that's what happens when you're growing up in the hood, eh?
True.
Yeah, but now I have a bunch of basses and a bunch of guitars. It's
So you started playing 14.
yeah. But I was like in marching band. I was like a tuba player. So I was in music before that.
Daddy.
Kind of. Yeah. So me pongas una banda. You know.
Really?
Nah.
Shout out to Everardo Dove. He's forming the East Los Brass something. Oh, dang it, I forgot. But it's the East Los Brass Quartet. It's a quartet of people.
What are they playing, dude?
So someone when he posted the picture, someone said that they didn't know whether to wait for to expect Sidek or Tamborazo.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I'm
That
looking
tamborazo
forward
gets
to
the
that.
party started, dude.
Hey, I am not a big fan of Tamborazo, to be honest.
No, what kind of music are you into?
You know, all kinds, really. I can't say that I like a kind of music.
Well, you gotta give me one. You don't like tamborazo. That's one you don't like.
Oh, that's one I don't like.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Like and it's not so much that I don't like it. It's just like it gets too strident for me.
Right.
To tolerate it.
Yeah, well, I was in marching band, man. We love it. And then, like, you gotta imagine, like, back in the days, like in the jazz days, like, now we have speakers. Those days didn't have speakers. So when you're in that club, dude, that's bumping. It's like at a concert, you know? And it's done now.
Have to be loud.
It had to, you know, it has a substance to it, man. You gotta.
Oh, wait, so how many instruments do you play?
A lot. I mean, but you could count them.
A lot.
Like, hey, do you play the kazoo? Sure. I think once you have an understanding of music theory and like how strings work and how piano works, it's all the same thing. It's like a circle, you know.
Well, that's your talent. I don't think that.
That's not a talent, man. I took Music 101 in like I went to East Los, I went to Rio Hondo, and then I went to Musicians Institute. That's the time I passed it. I did it 3 times. I failed it 2 times. The 3rd time, it like a light bulb turned on. Oh, you know what I mean? Yeah, when you want something, dude, you go get it, you know? And I wanted to understand, you know?
Well, your passion is music, and you acquire the talent.
I love music, man.
Because always, like, and let me tell you, he's natural. Well, I don't know, maybe natural. He plays 2 instruments, right, Daniel?
Uh-huh.
Me?
2.
I play more than 2 instruments.
Oh, you're
Right.
also a
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with him.
Yeah,
Ah, I see.
Once you have an understanding.
yeah. And then yeah.
I like that. Thanks.
Do you play any brass instruments or anything like that?
I played saxophone for a minute,
See?
but I'm too squeamish for the saliva.
Right. And then, dude, you know what? I was in Venice Beach. I got this. It's one of those some bum made it out of pipe, and you put a saxophone thing on it.
So dope.
Yeah, I don't know how to. I'm like, I make sounds come out. It's like.
How interesting. So how come some musicians choose to label themselves multi-instrumentalist versus someone not like, oh yeah, I am a multi-instrumentalist, you know?
No,
What
because
is
it's
it?
not necessarily a good thing, man. There's like like Eddie Van Halen, right? Like he's a guitar player and a pianist, I guess. Nah, he's a multi-instrumentalist. Well, there's there's like Carlos Santana, right? Maybe all he plays is the guitar,
Okay.
but he's damn good at it, where my guitar playing is mediocre, my bass playing is mediocre. It's like
Oh, I
it gets
see.
by. Sure, I could fool the regular person, but when there's a musician sitting in the stands, they know. They're like, yeah, that guy has a groove, but he's not there yet. You know, he's no Jaco Pastorius or whatever. You know?
Because basically you choose your specialty. It's your specialty, and you.
No, it's like having a wife or being married to somebody. It's like you know, you're loyal to your instrument and you put all your time into it. You're gonna be bad. You're gonna know it's broken right here, but you know already. So you go around that. You're just used to it.
Yeah,
When you keep changing instruments, you lose that. It's just like whatever. But it's fun to get creative. It's colors, bro. Blue, red. You want to paint with all the colors. You're bored just sitting there with the guitar. But if you have that patience, do that. You know.
Cool. Well, I do. As a child, I took organ classes.
Yeah.
And then I played the Baroque flute, or what is it called? The recorder.
Right.
And
You're a multi-instrumentalist, dude. Right? So it's, you know.
add it to my resume.
Yeah, man. Yes, you won. That's two. It's multi. And the organ, it's like, that's an accordion. The organ, that's a piano. That's, once you learn the keys.
I briefly
Yeah.
played with an accordion because
Yeah.
it was similar
It's
to the
keys.
piano. So,
Yeah.
and then, what's the one that Everardo had, the little with the tube? Harmonica? Melodica.
Melodica. Those, I have one of those.
Oh,
yeah.
I played the
They put
melodica as
yeah,
well.
those are cool, man.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? You're a multi-instrumentalist.
I see.
So yeah, but I started with bass. If that answered your question, I think I'm a bass player.
Oh, you
Yeah.
think you're a bass player?
Yeah, I went to school for bass. I started with bass, and then when you're playing bass at someone's house, there's a guitar. I'd pick up the guitar. I'd pick up the drum. Like they'd go to the bathroom, I'd start hitting the drums. So just by association, I started messing with everything. But I'm a bass player for sure.
So why the guitar?
Because I play on Carnival Cruises now. So what happened was I was trying to make money playing music, and I went to audition for the bass, and the guy pretty much said, "Hey, we don't need a bassist right now. We need a singer guitar player." And I was like, "I do that too." He's like, "Okay."
Fake it till you make it.
Oh, dude, okay, let me back up. I got a good story to tell you. So I wasn't even invited. I found out that they were having the audition, so I showed up to the building anyways, and then I was like, "Yeah, I'm here for the audition." And then the guy at the door was like, "Well, your name's on the list." I'm like, "That's ridiculous, dude." Then I'm like, "Who's in charge?" "That guy." "Let me talk to that guy." And then I met the main guy, introduced myself. I told him what's up. He's like, "Oh, all right, I'll hear you." Yeah. And so yeah, now so I play with Carnival Cruises now, and this is what I do there pretty much. Is I play acoustic, I loop and sing and do covers and stuff like that. Throw some originals in there every once in a while.
I'm not saying you lie on your job interview, but
I lie.
my first job interview as a server, I said that I had experience attending 3 tables of 8 people by myself at
man.
lunchtime.
Yeah, dude.
And she looked at me like the manager in turn was like,
Hey, you're not gonna learn how to swim unless you jump in, dude.
well, if you are into motivational videos, please watch Les Brown, I'm Hungry, specifically that one, I'm Hungry video, and you'll get, yeah.
I'm gonna check that out. I love that's what I
watch it, dude.
That's
It's
what I trip out on.
It's my favorite
motivational
video.
videos.
Yeah, dude. So this gentleman, Juliano Harkin, from South Los Angeles, he works with the community, and he has a tribal self-centering workshop sort of deal that, what do you call it? Improvements.
Mm-hmm.
And he works with a lot of politicians, and the business community of South Los Angeles so creates links. And I had the blessing of crossing paths with him, and he was like, "Hey, come to this seminar with me." And it was a positive sort of thing,
Right.
yeah, like motivational speakers. And Les Brown was there, and he gave that speech, and
Were you trying to sell you a book or anything? Was it like a?
Yeah, of course, they were all there trying to sell you. Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
they were all there trying to sell you. And
You ever seen that movie Yes Man?
yes,
Yeah, so it's
yes.
like it's like a positive out of those too, right? You took the positive.
Absolutely. But
Yeah.
I felt there because I had never been to a motivational
Seminar.
seminar. I left there surprised because I had a negative perception of him. I was like, nah, you know,
Right,
like I
right.
don't need this crap. It's
Right.
like BS.
Right.
I left there feeling empowered, and I left there in a good mood, and I was like, yeah, you know, like you have to, and he this particular video by him, and I'm not doing him promotion because I'm not getting a single dollar out of it, of course, but this particular video is like he makes allusion at how he got his first job,
Mhm.
and it was he didn't lie, but he was so persistent, and the way that he was so persistent, he was like, and when the opportunity was there, I was just like, I was just hungry. I was ready for it. You know, he was ready to pounce on the opportunity. I was
Right.
like, yeah, you have to be, you know, you want
Yeah.
something, you have to be aware of when is the right moment. You know, but you have to build yourself up to it, and you have to be consistent, and you
Well,
have
bro,
persistence.
it's like
you
yeah,
know?
it's like playing the lottery, right? You're not gonna win unless you play. You know, you gotta
Yeah,
you
but the
gotta go
lottery-
in there, man. You gotta go.
I like calculated risks, and the lottery it's not a calculated risk.
Yeah, like you're gonna get hit by thunder twice before you win the lottery once.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a calculated risk taker or gambler. I call myself a calculated
Yeah.
gambler.
So what's your game in Vegas?
No, I hate Vegas.
Oh, what the hell can you be a calculated gambler?
Yeah,
for play
but
Vegas?
that's what I do. You know, as a businessman, you know,
Yeah.
I gamble. I
Well, yeah.
like a product,
Okay.
and I think it's gonna sell, and
Right.
then I take pictures, I
Yeah.
upload it, and like.
Yeah.
It's a gamble. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I lose money, sometimes I make money. So I
That's-
have my own bolsa de valores thing
Right.
going on.
That's
in
why,
my
dude.
own-
I just do what I love. You know. I don't think I'm gonna write a song that's gonna sell. I'm just like I'm writing a song for me, for just to write a song to be
So you
creative.
do write original music.
Oh, dude, yeah. If you go to my website, stevengb.com, I got all the original. I've been in a bunch of original bands. I got my original stuff. Actually, if you go to the website, there's a free download. I just released a song for free download. I'm constantly recording, releasing stuff, iTunes and all that.
Did you bring any something to show our
Sure.
people?
Should I go
Yeah.
grab it? Because it's over there.
Did you grab it?
Yeah.
So I think it's in that. I think actually the bag's open. It's right there. It's There's a CD. There's CDs in there.
Oh.
Yeah, that one I recorded in 2015, I believe. I played all the instruments. I played drums, bass, guitar, keyboards. I sang, produced it. Yeah, that's
Who's this?
totally
Is this your
self.
baby?
No, that's me as a child,
Oh,
actually.
that's just a child.
Yeah.
This is such an awesome cover.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah,
You designed it too?
yeah, I did. That's totally independent.
Todólogo.
Yeah.
De todo hace.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Awesome.
you gotta do it. No one's gonna do it for you, man. You know.
Are you connected to any specific producing labels?
Okay, I've worked with a lot of people. Dave Dominguez has been engineering for me for a long time, and he's worked with Weezer, and he's worked with Papa Roach, and a bunch of bands. Check him out, Dave Dominguez. And then I've recently been working with Joe Bozzi. He masters at Bernie Grundman Studios, and they've mastered like from Snoop Dogg to Michael Jackson's Thriller. Being in there, dude. You're just meeting, just constantly, just talking to people. And it's natural, you know. And I'm lucky. I know a lot of people in the industry.
It's called networking.
Networking, yeah. And then the guy I've been working with now, he's been mixing and recording me in Whittier, California. His name's Gilbert Valdez. He's worked with Coolio, and he's all these guys, man. We're working hard. We're living the dream, right? Just like you. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Making music and making art.
Yeah, you just gotta make it happen, And there's, to me, 6 years into the business, it's like there's really great perks to it,
Mm-hmm.
but there's also like other liabilities that come with it. Of course, you work
Yeah.
when you need to work.
Well,
days off on
you work double.
Yeah, triple sometimes.
Yes, absolutely.
And then
The more
no
you work,
perks, like no insurance, you have to pay
Right.
your own insurance. So
Yeah.
all these things.
Yeah.
So to the point where I'm like, I think that maybe I need to now outsource
Absolutely.
to people that have a better marketing line than I do, and
Yeah.
that business is what they do, so
Absolutely.
that I can just sit back and I'll make money and I'll pay them to do what their specialty, because that is that's not my specialty. I'm a salesman. I was a server, so I learned selling is not my talent, by the
Right.
way. I hated
Me too.
interaction with people as a child,
Yeah.
but I learned to do it as a server because you have to. Customer service is definitely not my thought. I'm a very grumpy person, and people annoy the f out of me if I'm like very quickly. So, but when I'm on working mode, it's different. It's like, oh.
Well, I hope I'm not
getting
annoying
paid-
you, bro.
I'm getting paid for no, dude. No, whatever. This is my passion. No, I don't know. See, we're having a really nice flow interview, and you forgot about the camera already.
Oh, there's a camera?
There's
Is
a
that
camera
thing- Is
there.
that thing on? Oh, you forgot to push record.
But you learn, and it's an acquired talent for me, and then you just sharpen it. Yeah,
Right.
you practice every day, you work at it until you can make it perfect. And,
Yeah, man.
And I'm using. I recently started driving for Lyft, and it's very hard sometimes because people are grumpy.
Yeah.
I tell them, please put your seatbelt on.
Oh.
Because please put your seatbelt on. Really, whether you're in the front of the car or the back of the car. If you're riding as a passenger, it's considered a taxi. If you get in an accident, in a major accident, and you don't have your seatbelt on, it's gonna be on you. Honestly. Really.
Yeah.
Like so now I was like, I've been thinking in my mind, I put it in the back burner and then I let it sit there till it works
Mhm.
itself out. So something, and I was like, oh. So I say, let's get you to your destination safely. Would you please put your seatbelt on now? Your precious cargo tonight. And the girl smiled. Some guys, I think that it strikes them a little odd, but then they just relax.
People always drinking, huh?
I haven't had anything happen like that.
I'm that guy. When they get a lift, I'm like back there.
So I only work from early morning.
It's because you're here, dude. I work for the Carnival Cruises, so I'm gone for months. And the beauty part about it is that everyone's happy because everyone there is on vacation. Hi, good morning. Everyone's in a good mood, except the employees. But everyone's in a good mood. So now I come home and I'm like, guys, I'm home. Let's go. No, dude, I just gotta work. Everyone's tired. I'm stuck in traffic. It kind of dawns on me. I'm like, oh, traffic.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, I
man,
haven't had to
sometimes-
deal with it. I think some guys were so hungover the other day that I was right outside. They were seeing me that I was there, and I was like, and they were just like,
yeah, in another world. Yeah.
and they're like, oh, sorry,
Yeah.
dude. The thing was was saying that you were 4 minutes away, and I'm like, that's why I've been calling you, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of temptation out there, man. You get lost in the things that get you numb, man.
Yeah, but please put your seatbelt on. And so these, like I said, some guys, I think it strikes them as odd, but eventually they smile and they kind of open up, or at least they don't continue being as grumpy. So if you drive a Lyft, I give you that advice for free. Next time I charge you.
Yeah, so you have apparel, man. What's the name of your apparel, or do you have something like that going on, or jewelry? You said.
Yes, so Quetzal, we're a specialty shop. We do, and we are a specialty in the fact that we only do wearable textiles and accessories, jewelries. I have art, but I don't have like wall decor. I
Dude,
have
you
a
gotta
little-
start rocking that, dude.
Rocking what? The wall decor?
Something like like during your show, man. I don't know the what is
Oh,
the
logo?
jewelry or whatever, the logo,
Oh,
you know.
well, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, that's what that is. Oh, well, that's nice. Let's check it out. Right over here. For
Jade?
how much is this?
The jade pieces usually go from 25 to 35.
For $25 to $35. You can make an order now. Go.
If you go to getsalboutique.com right
There
now,
you go. Yeah,
I'll
and-
refund. I'll send you a complimentary free shipping.
Órale. Yeah, and I want to give my homeboy a shout out too. I'm wearing some across my path right here, my homie Dave Gambler.
The Gambler. I just saw him at La Plaza de Cultura y Artes, and shout out to Jimena Martin if she's watching, perhaps.
Yeah.
We were at Plaza de Cultura y Artes a couple of weeks ago for the Machete.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So he was there.
Yeah.
And I saw a pop up with a lot of merch.
Yeah.
For the
That
band,
was-
and,
yeah.
and I was like, "Who is this band?" And then I don't know what happened, but we were like, "Whoa, dude, what are you doing here?"
Hey, don't you love that theater? I've seen some nice musicals and stuff like that there.
They do outdoor
Yeah.
film screens
Yeah.
during summertime,
Yeah.
and they have like I'm gonna call them cult classics. Please don't kill me if that's not the right name.
Uh-huh.
But they are of Chicano culture. You know.
I love it, dude. I love all those independent. I just recently went to Glendale, found this. They just playing independent films. I just love tripping out on like weird like films that you're not gonna see. Like I don't want to go see Halloween. I'm sorry. It just looks awful. It's part 10. You know.
No. I like.
I'd rather trip out on something weird and like cultural and you know. I just love that kind of stuff. Like cultural things. That's why I love LA. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, hello. My whole network is there,
Right.
you know,
Exactly. That's why I bring it up. Yeah. Yeah.
And so
Speaking of which, dude, you should come down. I'm playing with the Flashbacks. I play with Dave. Dave's the singer in that band.
Okay, cool. Well, where was it last time?
It's the City's Restaurant. We're playing there on Wednesday.
Right here?
I don't know. Is it down the street?
Yeah, City's.
I've never
right
been there,
now.
dude.
It's,
Yeah, the November 7th, I believe. It's the Breakfast Club. It's like a dark new wave. We have a couple of DJs, DJ Esther, I believe, and then it's the 1 year anniversary since they've been there because we used to play at Spike's. It was a place at Spike's in Rosemead, California, and they closed the place down. So we're gonna do the 1 year. It's gonna be fun. The Flashbacks, check it out, flashbacks.com. Yeah, it's like new wave rock. It's a lot of fun.
So again, date and time?
November 7th is a Wednesday, and I believe doors open at 9. Oops, I'm like destroying your
No
studio.
worries. I don't think it's coming out in the video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I don't promise to make it, but I'll
Yeah, I'll put you on the guest list,
eh?
eh? It's
Okay.
free.
As I said, I'm doing Lyft now, so
Yeah.
my schedule is usually early morning from 5:30.
Yeah,
to
well,
10
hopefully you
a.m.
get some. You know what I'm gonna do
Some, like,
is I'm gonna get a lift to the show. That's a good idea.
we can schedule it.
Yeah,
actually.
then we
You
could
can
do
now-
that.
You can now schedule.
Yeah.
I'm not doing promotion for Lyft, I promise, but now you can.
Yeah,
You can
I'm
schedule
gonna have
your
to.
weekly
I'm gonna have
ride
to
and
schedule
then
that, man. Yeah,
there's
what? You
people
have a
that
big car with my
you-
amp fit in there? Or?
So there's people that choose the drivers. They can somehow
No
they can choose
way,
the
you
drivers.
could choose
yeah,
drivers. I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
somehow.
That's cool.
Because I know there's people that have like a regular route set
Mhm.
with people for years now. And I'm like, if they're using Lyft, of course the order is going through Lyft, so there has to be a way for people to set it like that.
Right. Well, you have to pay for like the extra, like a
I don't
better
know.
app or something.
I don't know. I don't think so. They're coming.
They're
they're
getting
coming
smart, bro. You're starting.
Yeah,
to,
they are.
you
They
know,
are.
they're starting to
They
charge
are.
for things.
I'm just going.
Yeah.
Okay, so your next performance, and then after that.
Yeah, actually, dude, I have an earlier performance Thursday. Yeah, what's the day? Today's Tuesday, right? So on Thursday, I'm playing at San Gabriel Dia de los Muertos. At I think it starts at 6, but
Where-
the
where-
band
where?
plays like at 9, I believe, or 8.
Where?
San Gabriel Dia de los Muertos. It's at the Mission, San Gabriel, the city San Gabriel. If you look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
if you
just
look up San Gabriel and
City,
Dia de los
Dia de
Muertos,
Muertos.
it'll come up on Google or
So
whatever.
San Gabriel City,
Yeah.
Dia de Muertos.
Yeah, I'm
or
playing with Yankee Azteca. It's like a rock en español band. We have a lot of fun, man.
Yankee Azteca.
Yeah, I'm a band whore. I just love music, so I just love playing.
Do you play guitar every single band?
No,
Ah,
I play bass in the other bands, and I
Oh,
play
so-
guitar on my own.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, well, what happened was I used to play bass, and then like these are weekends, so on weekdays I would like go to Santa Monica Pier and I would play the guitar. So I was still making money on the week, and then I was making money on the weekends with the bands. So that's how the whole guitar thing started, you know. So yeah, it's just, I still pop up places, man. I just came from Malibu just a couple days ago. I went up to Malibu and we jammed out. I
Oh,
brought
they-
the stuff.
Cool. Oh, maybe yeah, because Miguel is part of the Venice All Stars drum circle.
Oh no way! I gotta go check that out. When is that? Sundays or?
Yeah, I think it's on Sunday nights at the beach.
I love those. I gotta
I
go.
need to go
Yeah.
and then down some shrooms. And just
Yeah.
relax and by the
So
beach.
who's this? Who's doing
Miguel
that?
Bolaños from
Really?
Movimiento del Rock. Shout out to Miguelito if you're watching Miguelito.
Alright, I'm
Movimiento del Rock.
gonna have to roll up on
Follow
you.
the Movimiento del Rock on all social media if you like rock en español.
Yeah.
And they have some really amazing band tributes for rock en español en Anitos Verdes, Café Tacuba, Maná, Maldita Vecindad, all of them.
What's your favorite, man? What's your go-to rock en español band?
I have favorite song.
You don't have a band.
I don't have a favorite.
Okay, give me the song.
I mean, I was a Maná. I'm Mexican, so I was a
Maná.
Maná fan, and I
Look
had
at-
all of their.
No, look at me. It's a tattoo that says "Me Vale." It's one of their songs. Yeah, I'm a Maná guy. Yeah,
for
and
when I
but
was teenager,
that when I was
singing
growing
that.
up, you know,
Yeah, me too.
during their like donde jugarán los niños, like I don't know, was that in the 90s maybe?
Because they were like more pop. I think they were more pop.
Yeah,
rock.
I recently saw like a YouTube thing and they put the top 10 rock en español bands. Didn't even make the list. It tripped me out.
Wow. Yeah, they faced. I mean, because
But,
it's our
dude.
generation, you know. Like I don't think like I. Well, anyways, I'm just going to.
Yeah, now we're
I'm
going
gonna,
we're going on a
shut
Maná
up
rant.
and then please,
And
we're gonna
shout out to
another-
Maná, dude.
Shout out
Yeah.
to shout out to Fair. The other day, someone asked me if I was fair in downtown LA, and I was like, "What? I think that as a compliment. I think." Anyways, we're gonna go on to his next performance, and please make sure that you follow him on all social media. I've been sharing this video on. I've been sharing the Facebook video back there. If you're watching on Facebook, please again go to LateNightsInIslos.com to our YouTube channel, subscribe, like the video, comment, share the video with everybody and anybody. And then if you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you are subscribing to our channel and like the video. That's very important that you like the video. That's what creates traffic to our page. And make sure that you follow his channel on YouTube, Steve Gonzalo Bejarano. Do we need to spell that out?
Good luck. That's why I did it Steven GB. So with the V. STEVENGB.com. And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and all that. YouTube. It's all there.
So make sure you do that and then follow us on all social media as well, Late Nights in East Los. And thanks for your viewership. Thanks for being our audience. If you are a band, an artist, a scene maker, a crafter of the East Los Angeles area and surrounding areas, or surrounding region, and you want to come and showcase, I will be happy to showcase your art. We can actually do some grids, pop up some grids here, and then hang your art, and then we'll talk about it for a few minutes interview, and then we'll have a performance. So make sure that you email us at latenightsinistlos@gmail.com, or you send us a message via any of our social media. And again, thanks for watching. And para ustedes, Steven G. B.
Thank you.
Enjoy, folks. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.
Thank you, Kesan. I don't There we go. All right.
eso. Que no te falla, que no te falla. ¿Quién será Anderson? Hoy te quiero más que siempre. Hoy te adoro más que nunca. Hoy te voy a besar de los pies a la cabeza. Oh, yo. No, 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 yo. Hey. No, 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 yo. Yeah. No, 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 yo. Yeah. No, 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 yo. That was for you, Gonzalo. I know you like some mana. All right, I'm gonna do an original song now. I'm gonna attempt one. This one's on that CD that you guys showed. Might as well, right? Adios, motherfucker. It's time to get laid. Drop a dub in the club. It's time to get paid. I need your name. I need you on your knees. And I've been screaming with it. Yes, I need some weed. I mean, it's screaming. I got no swag. It doesn't matter what I say or what I preach. All I need is you begging me, honey, please. You got what I need. We're more than a friend. You still play pretend. You got what I need. Oh, you're more than a friend. You sweetly pretend. I said Hey, wait up. You're no matter to me. Then you slept with Steve, begging, baby, please said fuck all that, fuck the world, fuck the couch, fuck you, all of you, even you. I slept with all your baby mama drama. Don't believe in karma, bust a nut, double truck. Yeah, gonna smoke it up in the club. Thank you. I don't know. Is this like PG-13 or I didn't ask? You could bleep that and edit, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna do one more song. Another original, I just want to remind you, check it out, StephenGB.com, theflashbacks.com. We'll be performing, just, you know what, check out Stephen GB. I think all the information's there, where I'm performing next with all the different bands. And hopefully to see you at a show. Hey, mention this show to me that you watched it at the next show, and I'll throw you something, man. I'll throw you a button, some stickers, give you some swag. You want something. All right, this is a song I wrote a long time ago in this band I was in called Sistine. It's called As Time Passes By. I'm gonna try my best to do the looping thing. Passed us by, sure yours longer than mine. A day seems like weeks, our tears are at their peaks. Is it wrong to cry when I fear you die? I know you're still my friend, but that will never shed. There's a ribbon on my door, won't you tear it down? Watch the news, I figure it come out. Tired of time just passing by, living in fear when we all die. You're like the blood pumping in my veins when you're whole. Middle of the song, I want to give a shout out. I had a few friends that passed away recently, and this song reminds me a lot about them, so I want to dedicate it to Veladas. And for Diego. Sitting by the phone, won't you come on now? Come out, tired of time just passing by, living in fear when we all die. You're like the blood pumping in my legs when you're home. That you come my way. Oh, no, no. so changed.